we have to check the limit. Like if I have to check the continuity at x equals to 1, so I will put limit x tending to 1, and for that particular fx, that means we have to check the we have to put the limit x tending to 1 in this particular function, and at this particular f1, this mean we have to put the value x equals to 1 in our original function, and if both the values are coming out to be same, then we will say that our function is continuous at particular x, that is 1, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
now see how we can uh, check the continuity of this fx at x equals to 1. So I will I will do limit x tending to 1, and what is our function? 2x plus 3. And what is this? We have to directly put the limit, that is 2 into 1 plus 3. Until or unless we are not getting any not defined quantity or any irrelevant quantity as according to mathematics, then we can directly put the value of limit inside our function. अगर कुछ constraint आता है, then we have to modify our function. Otherwise, we have to directly put the limit. So this is, we do not have any constraint over here. By constraint, what I mean, like a zero in denominator. If we are getting some zero, मान लो मैं x की वैल्यू कोई पुट करूं और मेरे डिनोमिनेटर में जीरो आ जाए, so that is not acceptable, है ना? That is going to be not defined quantity. So for to overcome that, what we do, we generally modify our function so that we do not get a zero in denominator, and after doing that, we can directly put our limit inside the function, and we can have our not have our defined answer, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this is 2 plus 3, that is 5. Now we will see our function at x equals to 1. Our function at x equals to 1. And how you will write this? That is f1. This this means your function was 2x plus 3. And when you will put x equals to 1, so this is 2 plus 3. That means 5. So see, your 5 and 5 both are equal. Now here you will say your limit x tending to 1 fx is equals to f equals to 1. Therefore, your function is continuous. Your function is continuous at x is equals to 1. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So by this method, you can check whether your function is continuous or not. Okay, so now quickly check the continuity of this function x square at x equals to 0. इसका continuity check करो और बताओ ये function continuous है या नहीं, quickly.
Okay, sir. No, sir, it's not continuous at 0.
You are saying this is not continuous. Why?
Sir, because it's
What I told you that continuous होने के लिए क्या होना जरूरी होता है? What is this condition told you about? इससे आपको क्या पता लग रहा है? मैंने आपको बोला था कि you have to check continuity at x equals to 0. So इसके लिए your limit x tending to 0 fx should be equal to function at x is equals to 0. ये आपका अगर इक्वल होता है तब then your function is continuous at x equals to 0. So now let's check this. इसको मैं check करता हूँ, then इसको check करूँगा. So when you will put limit x tending to 0 in your function and your function is x square, so यहाँ पे कोई कंस्टेंट आ नहीं रहा है ना. कंस्टेंट मतलब आपके पास डिफाइंड क्वांटिटी आएगी अगर आप लिमिट पुट करोगे. So if you are
Yes.
putting the limit x tending to 0, x is equals to 0 in this x square, so you will get 0 square, and 0 square is 0. And now if talking about this function value at x equals to 0, so your function is x square, and when you put x equals to 0 in this, so your 0 square, and 0 square is 0. So these two quantities are same है ना, ये भी 0 ये भी 0 है, therefore continuous at x is equals to 0. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So this is a continuous function. This is not discontinuous. This is a continuous function, right?
Yes, sir.
Now do one more question. You have function x3 plus 3, and you have to check continuity at x equals to 1. Check continuity. Tell me this function is continuous at x equals to 1 or not?
Okay. Yes, sir. It's continuous at x.
It's continuous at x equals to 1 है ना. कैसे continuous होगा?
Yes.
आपकी जो LHL है, सॉरी लिमिट है, लिमिट x tending to 1 for your function is this. So this is 1 plus 3, that means 4. And आपका जो function value है at x equals to 1, that is x cube plus 3, that is 1 plus 3, and this is also 4. So 4 is equals to 4 है ना, therefore continuous.
Yes.
Continuous at x equals to 1. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
दोनों को समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now hmm, okay. Okay, so now see, in the previous slides I have written limit x tending to some a है ना, किसी a पे represent करता है,
Yes.
and fx this must be equal to fa है ना. This is the general term. But when you will uh, elaborate this, when you will elaborate this part, then what it mean, इसका मतलब होता है your limit x tending to a minus fx, that should be equal to limit x tending to a plus fx. Now what a plus and a minus represent, see, a minus का मतलब होता है if this is a number line and there is a, and if this is number line there is a, that means your a minus means your function is approaching from this side. Your function is approaching from this side, your limit is approaching from this side. इसका मतलब होता है you are just at a, not exactly at a, that means you are just at a. इसका मतलब होता है आप a से थोड़ा सा छोटा this h is very small.
Yes.
इसका मतलब ये होता है कि your x is just very few step back from your exactly a place. Okay, a से just पीछे on the left side, and this a plus represent this a minus represent that you are approaching from the left side. You are approaching your limit from the left hand side, and this a plus represent you are just uh, next to the a, that mean h. हम उसमें h प्लस करेंगे, है ना, a में h प्लस करेंगे, दैट मीन यू आर अप्रोचिंग फ्रॉम दिस साइड, आप इस साइड से अप्रोच कर रहे हो. ओके,
Yes, sir.
सो दैट इज अप्रोच, एंड दिस रिप्रेजेंट LHL. इसका LHL होता है दैट इज लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट, एंड दिस इज RHL दैट इज राइट हैंड लिमिट. एंड ये दोनों भी सेम होने चाहिए. ओके, जब
Yes, sir.
आपका फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस होता है, देन दिस इज नॉट RHS, दिस इज RHL, राइट हैंड लिमिट, RHL. Okay, so when your function is continuous, then this, इसका मतलब क्या होता है, this is LHL and RHL should be equal, and this all should be equal to FA, that is function value. So
Yes, sir.
in elaborated form, this represent limit x tending to a minus fx should be equal to limit x tending to a plus fx, and this must be equal to function fa. So if this if this condition is satisfied, then you will say your function is tell me,
Continuous.
continuous. Yes, your function is continuous at x is equals to a. Okay, then you will say your
Yes, sir.
function is continuous at x equals to a. So this is very important. Write it down somewhere that this is the condition where you can say that your function is continuous. That means your limit x tending to minus of a, that means a minus represent I'll just uh, back of exactly a. That means you are not exactly at a, you are few step back at a. ठीक है, इसका मतलब ये होता है, एंड
Yes.
इफ यू आर few step back, that means you are approaching from the left hand side, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you are at limit x tending to a plus, then that means you are just few steps forward to the particular edge, and that means you are approaching from the right hand side.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now we will see about this using an example where we can use exactly this LHN and RHN. Now there is a function of modulus of x where you can exactly see how LHL and RHL is working. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I will explain this question to you. Then after explaining this, I will give you a question similar to the modulus question. So the question says that your function fx is modulus of x, and you have to check at x equals to 0. Okay, so can you do this question?
Yes, sir.
Will you try it? Okay, do it.
Yes, sir.
Remember the definition of a modulus of x. That means your function is modulus of x is minus of x when your x is less than 0. And your function fx is plus of x when your when your x is greater than 0. So this is the definition of modulus of x. That is modulus of x, mod of x is minus x when x is less than 0. So that is your LHL. That means left hand limit. And your function fx, that is modulus of x, is x when your x is greater than 0. So I hope you know this definition of modulus. And if you know the definition of modulus, then only you can check the continuity of this modulus function at this x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do this question, and if you face any difficulty, then please tell me.
Okay, sir.
Done.
Yes, sir.
So what is the answer? Is this function is continuous or not?
No, sir. It's not continuous.
आपने सॉल्व किया इस क्वेश्चन को?
Yes, sir.
एक और बार चेक करो.
Yes, it's
Do
continuous.
it. Why this is continuous? What is your LHL? Tell me the step. Tell me the steps you have gone through for this question.
So first I
What are
put
the
the
steps?
value x in
What?
the modulus. I have to put the value of x0 in the modulus of x.
First of all, tell me the definition of modulus of x. How you will write mathematically the modulus of x. If you want to write the definition of mod x, then see, in these type of questions of modulus, your main first aim should be writing the definition of mod x. Then only you can proceed with the function. So if you know that your mod of x is plus x when your x is greater than or equal to 0, and this is minus x when your x is less than 0. Do you know this?
Yes, sir.
So मैंने आपको बताया था कि आपको क्वेश्चन इसी तरीके से प्रोसीड करना है. एंड व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट दिस एलएचएल. एलएचएल का मैंने क्या मतलब बताया था? सी, यहाँ मैंने क्या बताया एलएचएल का मतलब. एलएचएल का मतलब मैंने बताया कि योर लिमिट इज you are approaching to the x equals to a, but you are not exactly at x equals to a, but you are approaching from the left hand side. That means you are just a little h. If you subtract a little h from your exactly a position, then there you are. If you approach from the left hand side, इसका मतलब आप ये अगर a है तो आप यहाँ कहीं पे हो, यहाँ कहीं पे हो, from the left hand side. And if so this is your LHL है ना, this is your LHL. That means x is less than a. Okay. And
Yes,
if you
yes,
are
sir.
approaching from right hand side, so that means you are here. That means this is RHL. That means right hand limit, and x is greater than a. So similarly, you have to use the same concept here also. कि when your x is, मैंने आपको क्या बताया था, आपको कंटिन्यूटी चेक करने के लिए यहाँ पे क्या प्रूव करना होगा? That your limit x tending to what you should take where x is tending. Tell me the
Yes, sir.
limit. Tell me the limit
Limit,
where your x is tending.
sir, it is modulus x.
I'm not asking that. I'm asking where your limit is standing. What is the critical point? Check the question. क्वेश्चन देखो क्या बोल रहा है, एफ एक्स इज मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स एट एक्स इक्वल्स टू जीरो, सो योर लिमिट इज टेंडिंग टू जीरो.
Yes, sir.
आपको ये बेसिक अगर नहीं पता तो ये क्वेश्चन नहीं होगा ये सॉल्व. ऑलराइट. सो प्लीज
Yes.
अभी जितने क्लासेस हैं आपको थोड़ा सा केयरफुली इस चीज़ों को देखना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज वी हैव वेरी लेस टाइम टू कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर, एंड इफ यू आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन दीज टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स दैट आर वेरी बेसिक, सो फिर दिक्कत होगा आगे आगे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में. ओके, तो प्लीज ट्राई टू फोकस, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट्स. ठीक है, उसी से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर पाएंगे. सो
Yes.
यहाँ पे योर एक्स इज टेंडिंग टू व्हाट, जीरो. एंड इफ दिस इज LHL, so this is 0 minus fx,
Yes.
and limit x tending to 0 plus fx, and that should be equal to f at that x that is 0. So if you want to prove the continuity of this modulus function, modulus of x, then you have to prove this result. You have to prove this one, this thing, that your limit x tending to 0 negative, that means your LHN is equals to RHL, that is left hand limit, and that should be equal to function at that particular x. If this situation, this condition is satisfying, then only you can say that your function modulus of x is continuous at particular x, that is x equals to 0. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So now how you will check this? Now see what this represent to you. X is tending to 0 negative. This is less than 0, है ना? मैंने आपको
Yes, sir.
बताया ना, you are approaching from left hand side and you are just back from 0. So
Yes, sir.
your x is less than 0, है ना? X obviously it is less than 0. And for this, what you will write for this?
For this, we write as x greater or equal to 0.
No, y equal. You are just next to the x. So x is not equal. X is equal in this case where your x is 0. इस केस में x 0 है. ठीक है. समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So अब see why I told you to write this definition in the starting, because this is the main foundation for doing these type of questions where you have to use LHN and RHL and the function value, right? So
Yes, sir.
this x is less than 0. So for that, your limit x tending to 0 negative. What will be the value of function? Check this definition and tell me what is the value of function for x less than 0. Tell me.
So it would be modulus 0 minus 3.
What are you saying? Modulus 0 minus? What it means?
So it will be 0 greater x
See,
greater
this is,
x greater 0.
I'm not asking that. I'm asking just tell me the function. What will be the function when your x is less than 0? आसान है यार, ये इतना, ये तो बहुत बेसिक है. When, tell me the value of function, that means either this or this, and condition is when x is less than 0. So यही ना हुआ, यही तो आपका हुआ ना फंक्शन के वैल्यू. योर मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स इज माइनस ऑफ एक्स व्हेन एक्स इज लेस देन 0.
Yes.
अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
आपको ये पता नहीं है क्या कैसे चेक करते हैं फंक्शन? फंक्शन की वैल्यू क्या होगी? मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स प्लस एक्स होगा या माइनस एक्स होगा? टेल
So
मी.
it will be plus x,
सी,
I mean minus x.
लिसन केयरफुली। इस चीज पे फोकस करो कि मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स प्लस एक्स होगा अगर एक्स या तो ग्रेटर देन है या तो बराबर है एक्स जीरो के। एंड मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स इज माइनस ऑफ एक्स अगर एक्स लेस देन जीरो के। अब समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
सो इस चीज को याद रखना एंड ऑलवेज कीप दिस थिंग इन माइंड दैट दैट व्हेन योर मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स इज प्लस एक्स then your x is greater than 0, and when your mod of x is minus of x, then your x is less than 0. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So in this we have x tending to 0 minus. So for that our x is less than 0. So what will be our function value? That is minus of x. Minus x होगा ना?
Yes, sir.
And for the RHL, your x is tending to 0 plus. So for this, what what will be your function value for x tending to 0 plus? 0 plus mean x is greater than 0. So check this definition and tell me that what will be your function value at x greater than 0.
Yes.
Tell me what will be your function value.
So it will be positive x.
It will be positive x. Why? Because at this x greater than or equal to 0, you have this greater than as well है ना, तो आपके पास ये greater than वाला quantity इसी के अंदर है. So your function value is positive of x. So this is plus x. हालांकि इसमें आंसर सेम आएगा, बट this is very important to pick that function value for your particular x, either for less than or either for greater than. And what will be your function value at x equals to x equals to 0. Check the
Yes.
definition and tell me what will be the function value when your x is equals to 0. When your x is equals to 0. Equals to 0.
Yes, sir.
बताओ क्या होगा?
So it will be x.
It will be x what? Minus or plus?
So for limit x equals to 0, right? So it will be
I'm not asking that. I am saying this is done, this is done. I'm talking about this. Your function value का मतलब पता है क्या होता है? Your function value at that particular x when your x is greater, when your x is equals to 0. So मैंने आपको बोला कि आपके फंक्शन की वैल्यू क्या होगी जब आपका x बराबर है 0 के. एंड उसको चेक करने के लिए you have to check your function, this function, this definition you have to check. x equals to 0 पे आपका फंक्शन क्या है? तो x इक्वल्स टू जीरो इसके अंदर आता है. ये क्या, इसको कैसे पढ़ते हैं? x ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू जीरो पढ़ते हैं इसको.
yes, sir.
हाउ यू विल रीड दिस? टेल मी.
X greater or equal to 0.
ग्रेटर और इक्वल टू जीरो है ना, सो दैट मीन देर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट योर x इज इक्वल्स टू जीरो एज वेल, है ना. इसका मतलब यही होता है. सो
Yes,
अगर
sir.
आपका x यहाँ पे जीरो है तो इसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग आपके फंक्शन की क्या वैल्यू है? प्लस ऑफ x है.
Yes, sir.
सो बस यही तो पूछ रहा हूँ, आप फालतू में कंफ्यूज हो रहे हो इतना. सो दिस इज प्लस ऑफ x. ऑल राइट.
Yes, sir.
Now see, when you will put this, so this is minus of 0, that is 0. This is plus of 0, that is 0. And plus x is 0. That means your function value at x equals to 0, that is 0. So this is satisfying. Therefore, continuous at x equals to 0. अब समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
समझ आया ना कैसे करते हैं इसको?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you understood this, then do this one. Uh, your function value is uh, your function value is 2 mod x. Okay. The function value is 2 mod x, and you have to check the continuity at x is equals to 0. Okay, so use the same concept and tell me, is this function fx is equals to 2 mod x is continuous at x equals to 0 or not?
Okay.
And do this quickly.
Okay. Answer is it two?
Is it to what?
Sir, the answer.
Answer is true. मैंने आपको क्या बोला?
Yes.
मैंने आपको बोला कंटिन्यूटी चेक करना. You do not have to tell me the answer. Check if this function is continuous at x equals to 0 or not.
Okay.
So what you have to check? You have to just check the continuity.
Yes, sir, I'm checking. Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
it is continuous at x equals to 0.
It is continuous at x equals to
0.
0. Okay. आपका LHL कितना है?
So it was supposed to be 0, right? The answer it comes.
Yeah, answer is supposed to be 0. I know that answer is supposed to be 0. But आपका LHL कितना आ रहा है?
My LHL is 0.
LHL is 0 because 0 and minus of x. And when you will put x equals to 0, so that is 0, है ना? And similarly, 2 into plus of x, that is plus 2x. And at x equals to 0, that is 0. And for your x function value at that particular x, that is 0, you have 0. So your this function is continuous. ठीक है? Now there is another type of questions. उसमें कुछ खास difference नहीं है, but there is just change in the notation and how you will recognize that. Let's say if you have a function fx, if you have a function if you have a function fx that is x cube plus 3, if x is not equals to 0 and and plus 1 if x is equals to 0. So this is a condition. If x is not equal to 0, अगर x not equal to 0 इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? What it
Then say
mean?
it
If
is
x
not
is not,
continuous.
it is not continuous. अभी तो कंटिन्यूटी हमने चेक ही नहीं किया. x is not equals to 0. What it mean? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? x 0 के बराबर नहीं है. इसका मतलब हुआ x या तो 0 से छोटा है या तो x 0 से बड़ा है. So this mean either x is tending to 0 negative, that is LHL, or x is tending to 0 positive, that is RHL. तो इसके corresponding आपका फंक्शन x cube plus 3 ये होगा. And at x equals to 0 you have this fx is 1. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
So I hope you can solve. Now check your LHL, RHL and your function value. Is they are same? If they are same, then you can say this is continuous at x equals to what? X equals to 0. If they are not, then they are not. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do this and tell me.
Okay, sir. Then,
Yeah, it's done.
yes, sir. Sir, it is not continuous at f of x equals to 0.
It is not continuous, है ना?
Yes, sir.
And why this is not continuous? What is your LHL?
My sir, my LHL is 3.
What is your RHL?
So it was 3.
And what is your function value?
0. Our function value is x cube plus 3.
So 3 is equals to 3, but this is not equal to 1. So this is not continuous.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. दोनों का हो गया? Both
Yes,
of you
sir.
have solved this question or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is not continuous at x equals to 0. Okay. Now you understood what this x not equal to 0 represent.
Yes, sir.
That means your x is either less than 0, that means x is tending to 0 minus, or your x is uh, x tending to 0 plus. Either that means your function value for LHL and RHL is going to be same, that is x cube plus 3, this one. And at x equals to 0, you have this function value. Now you understood how to check the function value at different x. If x is less than 0, if x is greater than 0, and if x is equals to 0. Now you understood? कैसे check
Yes,
करते
sir.
हैं? So this is how we
Yes,
can
sir.
check, and we can use the function value and check the continuity of any function.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you If you understood these type of questions, then you, let's say you have a function that is x plus 2 if x is less than or equal to 1, and x minus 2 if x is greater than or equal to 1. And if I ask you to check the continuity, check the continuity at x equals to 1. Okay, you have to check the continuity at x equals to 1. So solve this question and tell me whether this function is continuous at x equals to 1 or not.
Yes. Sir,
Yeah, done.
yes, sir. So it's not continuous if x is equals to 1.
It is not continuous. Okay. Okay, so your LHL is
So my LHL is C plus 2.
x plus 2, limit x tending to 1 minus. So 1, 1 minus का मतलब ये -1 नहीं होता है ना. 1 minus represent your limit is tending to 1 but from the left hand side. So आप x की वैल्यू 1 ही पुट करोगे. That is 3.
Yes.
Your RHL is
X minus 2.
that is minus of 1 and your function value is x plus 2,
And
this one,
yes, sir.
that is 1 plus 2, 3. So this and this, they are not equal. So discontinuous, discontinuous at x is equals to 1. All right.
Yes.
Okay, tell me quickly for fx is equals to x plus 2, 0, x minus 2. X is tending to x is less than 0, x is 1, and x is greater than 0. Check the discontinuity at x equals to. Uh,
Okay, sir.
okay, in this question, you have to find all the points of discontinuity. आपको discontinuity के सभी points निकालने हैं.
Okay, sir.
So question can be asked like asked like this also, that find all the points of discontinuity of the function defined by this. So first of all, what you will do, you have to check for x equals to 1 only. If है ना, वहां पे आपको चेक करना है बस.
Yes, sir. Sir?
डन।
Yes, sir.
क्या आ रहा है, कंटिन्यूस है या नहीं है?
No, sir, it's not continuous at x equals to 1.
So if I ask you that what are the points of discontinuity, then how you will write your answer? Tell me the point of discontinuity for this function. You will write this function is not continuous at x equals to 1. So point of discontinuity is x equals to 1. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Have you seen this function? Fx is equals to greatest integer x. Have you seen this function earlier?
No, sir.
आपने 11th में पढ़ा होगा ये फंक्शन, ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन। इसका इसका मतलब ये होता है, if this is 1.1 then this is 1, if this is 1.2 then this is 1, if this is 1.99 and so on, then this is 1. That means greatest integer function. If this is 0.1 then this is 0, if this is 0.99 then still this is 0, and if this is 2.1 or you can say anything, then this is 2. This is greatest integer function. इसका मतलब पता है क्या होता है? That means if you have two numbers, let's say this is 2 and let's say this is 3. If you have to start from this point and go to this point, but not exactly at 3, we are just at the back side of this 3. That means somewhere around this point. So we are just approaching to 3, and if I take 2.1, so यहाँ तक आपका ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? दिस इज योर ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर till here. And if I write this 2.5, so यहाँ तक आपका ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? This 2.
Yes.
If I write this 3.5, then यहाँ तक आपका ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? बताओ।
Sir, the third one.
3 है ना?
Yeah.
So this is greatest integer function. But इसमें एक चीज ऐसा होता है कि अगर मैं माइनस लिखूं, दैट -1.2, देन इसके लिए ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? इसके लिए हम डायग्राम ये बनाते हैं,
Yes.
एक्सेस बना के चेक करते हैं। नंबर लाइन, दिस इज 0, दिस इज -1, दिस इज -2. So -1.2 is somewhere around this point.
Yes, sir.
So when I check the largest integer till this point, then that is -2 है ना? So
Yes.
this is -2. So in माइनस के केस में ऐसा होता है, if this is -1.2, so greatest integer will be -2, and if positive case में if this is 1.2 then this is 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this function, इस फंक्शन का ग्राफ कैसे होता है? इस फंक्शन का ग्राफ होता है स्टेप वाइज, लाइक this, this. इस फंक्शन का ऐसे ग्राफ होता है, स्टेप वाइज फंक्शन।
Yes, sir.
ओके.
Yes.
So this is obviously this is not a continuous है ना, there is a too many discontinuities. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
So you will say that your function fx is equals to greatest integer x is discontinuous at every x. is discontinuous. And how many points of discontinuities are there? Tell me.
The point of discontinuity are 4.
क्या 4? कैसे? मैं ये ग्राफ लिमिटेड नहीं है ना, आई कैन गो अप टू इन्फिनाइट। मैं एनी इन्फिनाइट क्वांटिटी तक जा सकता हूँ, ये तो मैंने यहाँ पे बस इतना ड्रॉ किया है।
So there'll be infinite discontinuity.
या देयर इज इन्फिनाइट डिसकंटिन्यूटी पॉइंट्स। समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is an algebra for some continuous function। अलजेब्रा होता है हमारे पास, लाइक algebra is the first one, f and g, f f and g are continuous at a real number, continuous at a real number, then according to algebra, f plus g is continuous at x equals to c. The second one, f minus g at x equals to c. The third one, f dot g at x equals to c. And the fourth one, f over g at x equals to c, provided c should not be equal to 0. All right.
Yes, sir.
No, not c. Your gc will not be equal to 0. gc, this function, because यहाँ पे अगर 0 होगा तो डिनोमिनेटर 0 नहीं हो सकता ना। So this function fg should not be equals to 0. So if your f and g individually are continuous function at any real value, any real number, so you will say, what you will say? You will say that your algebraic functions like f plus g, f minus g, fg, and f over g, all the functions are continuous at x equals to c.
Yes.
Alright. So now come to exercise 5.1.
Yes.
So this first one, first one आसान question है. Check. You have to check you have to prove the function fx 5x minus 3 is continuous at x equals to 0, x equals to minus 3, and then x equals to 5. So you have three cases to solve, and you have to use the same method that we used to check the continuity. हो जाएगा कुछ नहीं। फंक्शन में बस आपको लिमिट की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है एंड फंक्शन वैल्यू। देयर इज नो नीड टू कैलकुलेट एलएचएल एंड आरएचएल, वी कैन डायरेक्टली कैलकुलेट एलएचएल आरएचएल। कब फाइंड करना है? जब आपके पास किसी कंस्टेंट functions so like modulus of x and but a special type of functions like mod of x. And if you have some definitions given that at particular x you have at x equals to 0 you have this, at x equals to x less than 0 you have this, and at x greater than 0 you have this function. So in that type of cases you have to use LHL and RHL, but otherwise if you have directly functions then you have to use directly limit tending to this. The function is equals to function value at that particular x. So first question आसान है, check
Okay, sir.
check the first question. Will you able to solve?
Okay, sir. Yes,
सॉल्व
sir.
नहीं
We
करना है,
can.
भी चेक करो, सॉल्व कर सकते हो.
Yes.
Okay, do one thing. Check this function for x equals to 5. 5x minus 3 is your function, and check the continuity of this function at x equals to 5.
Okay, sir. ये क्या है?
What?
The f is not continuous at x equals to 5.
Okay, so your limit, it is not continuous at x equals to 5. अच्छा, आते आपका क्या आंसर है?
So not continuous.
दोनों का नॉट कंटिन्यूस आ रहा.
Yes.
अच्छा देखते हैं, चलो. Your function is 5x minus 3, है ना? And you have to check
Yes.
at x equals to 5. Okay. So देखते हैं. आप दोनों लोग का नॉट कंटिन्यूस आ रहा है. लिमिट x tending to 5 fx is equals to limit sorry is equals to function value at x equals to 5. So इसकी वैल्यू है होगी लिमिट x tending to 5 5x minus 3, and this is 5x minus 3, and वहां पे 5 पुट करना है, minus 3, and here also 5 times 5 minus 3, that means 25 minus 3, that means
22.
22. And here also 25 minus 3, that is 22. So according to me this is same है ना, 22 is equals to 22. So this is continuous at x is equals to 5. How you are getting not continuous? Now tell me.
Oh, okay, sir. So wait, I thought
What?
it's
Okay.
supposed to be equal to 0. I thought that.
Equals to 0. Why? Where you have equated this to 0? Which part? Tell me.
No, sir, we were doing questions related to that, so that's what I like. I thought that it should be equal to that then only.
अभी समझ आया आपको?
Yes, sir.
Do this same question for x equals to minus of 3. Done. Is it done?
Yes, sir. It is continuous at x equals to minus 3.
Okay, so now solve question number third. You have your textbook.
Yes, sir.
Solve question number third and part B part. Fx is equals to 1 upon x minus 5.
Okay, sir.
And note this thing, your x is not equal to 5.
Okay, sir.
And you have to check the continuity. Check the continuity at x equals to 5.
Okay, sir.
Okay, one more thing, that in these type of questions, when you do not have any particular, you do not have any particular x on which you have to check, so you can assume that you have to check at x equals to c. इस पे चेक कर सकते हो अगर आपको नहीं बोला गया है that check at particular x equals to 5 or x equals to 1, then you will take a constant number that is x equals to c, and on that you can check. Now at x equals to c, how you are going to check? Your limit x tending to c, your function should be equal to fc. So this is 1 upon x minus 5, that is c minus 5, and your function value, that is x minus 5, is c minus 5. So both the things are same, therefore this is continuous at x equals to c. इसका समझ आया मतलब?
So is it continuous at? Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
gave an example.
this is continuous. Why this
Sir,
x is not equal to 5? Yeah,
sir, in this third question, do we have to find that they are continuous?
yeah, so what I am saying, you have to check whether the function is continuous or not. अभी तक जितने भी
Yes.
क्वेश्चंस किए हमने, सब में हमने वही चेक किया है कि वो
Yes,
फंक्शन
sir.
कंटिन्यूअस है या नहीं है ना?
Sir, it is continuous.
इट इज कंटिन्यूअस. व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग कि अगर आपको कोई पॉइंट नहीं दिया गया हो, like if you do not have any particular point on which you have to check your continuity, then you can assume, in that scenario you can assume any particular x. That's why I have taken x equals to c in this case as a general case, and on x equals to c, I have checked whether our limit is equals to function value or not. So my function value is this one, and my limit value is this one. So that is limit x tending to c, fx is equals to f of c.
Yes.
Now let's see whether they are same or not. So this is 1 upon c minus 5. Why c minus 5? Because there was x minus 5. So you have directly put it the limit x equals to c, at the place of x. So this is x 1 upon c minus 5. And your function is 1 upon x minus 5, this one. So this is 1 upon c at c. This is 1 upon c minus 5. So both the things are same. So this is continuous at x equals to c. Okay, can anyone tell me why x is not equal to 5? There is a constraint over here that x should not be equal to 5. Why this is written? Why this is given in the question? याद रखना जब भी
Yes,
इस
sir.
तरह का why
Yes, sir.
x is not equal to 5.
Sir, because so why x is not equal to 5?
Yeah, why x is not equal to 5?
Sir, because to get a real number, like it's sir, it's like it's 5 is not equal to sir. Then I did not understand the question.
क्वेश्चन ये है कि जो आपका फंक्शन है 1 अपॉन एक्स माइनस 5, इस फंक्शन के लिए x की वैल्यू 5 के बराबर क्यों नहीं हो सकती? अंडरस्टूड? दैट मीन you have a particular function that is 1 upon x minus 5, and there is a constraint, uh, there is a constraint that is given to you that your x value should not be equal to 5. So my question is why this is given? Why x is not equal to 5? Why we cannot take x equals to 5?
So because that x itself, that variable is not equal to 5. I mean, like, we are
Yeah,
instead of taking x, we are taking c.
you are not understanding. This is very basic of mathematics. जब भी इस तरह का कंस्ट्रेंट दिया होता है दैट योर एक्स इज नॉट इक्वल टू 5, देन वहां पे कहीं ना कहीं आपका नॉट डिफाइंड क्वांटिटी बन रही होती है. अगर आप इस डिनोमिनेटर में एक्स को 5 पुट कर दो, सो दिस इज 1 अपॉन 0, दैट इज नॉट डिफाइंड. सो दैट्स व्हाई यू कैन
Yes,
नॉट
sir.
टेक एक्स इक्वल्स टू माइनस 5, एक्स
So
इक्वल्स
we
टू
will
5.
take, so sir, we will take x is equal to 4.
You will not take it, you will take any number except x equals to 5. समझ आया?
Sir, bill, yes, sir. Sir,
मैं आप 4 ले रहे हो, मैं वहां पे 2 ले सकता हूँ. Then
sir,
also that
below,
is going below what?
sir, below 5, we can take any number, right?
You can take any number above 5 also.
Sir, but over here it's not equal to 5.
अच्छा, मैं यहाँ पे 6 नहीं ले सकता हूँ क्या? 1 अपॉन 6 माइनस 5.
1 upon 6 minus 5. Yes, so we can do that. I mean, like,
You're not understanding what I was trying to say, that x is not equal to 5 का मतलब क्या होता है, ये बताओ.
sir, not equal to 5. So because it's not defined, I mean,
Yeah, it is not defined at what.
so x is equal to 5.
सो आपका फंक्शन बस x इक्वल्स टू 5 पे डिफाइन नहीं है, बाकी सभी x की वैल्यू पे डिफाइंड है. चाहे वो 5 से बड़ी हो, चाहे वो 5 से छोटी हो. बट आपका
Yes, sir.
फंक्शन बस 5 पे ही डिफाइन नहीं है, बाकी सब नंबर पे डिफाइन है. इसका मतलब ये होता है.
Oh, yes, sir. I understood.
ठीक है. सो यू कैन टेक एनी
Yes,
नंबर
sir.
एक्सेप्ट 5. इसका क्वेश्चन से कोई रेलेवेंसी नहीं है. आई वॉन्ट टू जस्ट आई वॉन्ट जस्ट टू क्लियर यू दैट वाई there is always a given that x is not equal to this and x is not equal to this. जब भी इस तरह का क्वेश्चन, इस तरह का कंस्टेंट दिया होता है, इस तरह की कंडीशन दी होती है, देन याद रखना वहां पे डिनोमिनेटर ऑलवेज प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. व्हाई? बिकॉज वहां पे कहीं ना कहीं डिनोमिनेटर जीरो बन रहा होता है, and due to that our function is becoming not defined. So to overcome that we have to make some changes in our function. मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया ये चीज.
Yes. Yes, sir.
अंडरस्टूड ना?
Yes, sir.
And this is also important until or unless you do not have given with some particular x. अगर आपके पास कोई पर्टिकुलर x नहीं है तो आप x इक्वल्स टू c पे करोगे क्वेश्चन.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, I hope that I am going to give you a question related to the same theory. I hope you will give me the answer, the correct answer.
Yes, sir.
I told you if डिनोमिनेटर में जीरो आ रहा होता है then you can modify your function and then proceed. So I want to check whether you are able to modify your function or not, and is there is any necessity to modify your function here or not. Okay, do this and tell me.
Okay, sir. Sir.
Yeah, done.
Yes, sir. Sir, f is continuous at x equals to c.
Okay, so you are saying this is continuous, huh?
Yes, sir.
So what modification you have made to this function?
So instead of x, I use the value c. I mean, like the variable.
Okay, good. है ना, यहाँ पे कोई दिया नहीं था वैल्यू इसलिए. Okay, so you are saying that you have checked at x equals to c, right? So at
Yes, sir.
this, uh, just a minute. At this, what you have did that your limit x tending to c is x square minus 25 upon x plus 5. So this is going to be c square minus 25 over c plus 5. So one more
Yes.
thing, do you know that I can write this as a c square minus 5 square? This is c plus 5.
Yes, sir.
So मैं numerator को using the formula a square minus b square, can I write this as a c plus 5 and c minus 5?
Yes, sir.
And you have c plus 5 in the denominator, so this will get cancelled out. And at last, what you have left with x is tending to c, and you have c minus 5. Sorry, actually there was x है ना, यहाँ पे x था, ये लिमिट नहीं है, आपने लिमिट पुट कर दी तो लिमिट लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. So this is c minus 5. Okay, now check for your limit, for your function value at particular c. So your function is going to be x square minus 25, that is c square minus 25, that is 5 square. And over here in denominator, this is c plus 5. This is c minus 5, c plus 5 upon c plus 5. This and this thing get cancelled out. And at last, you have c minus 5. So this and this are equal. So you can say that your function is continuous at x equals
F
to
X equals
c.
to C.
Okay, good. Or you can say that your function is continuous everywhere, because c can be anything, है ना? Right? Any doubt? कुछ डाउट है इसमें आपको?
No, sir.
Okay, so you have another question that fx is equals to mod of x minus 5. So what you have to check whether this function is continuous at x equals to 5 or not. This is continuous at x equals to 5 or not. You have to check this.
Okay, sir.
करो और बताओ मेरे को whether this is continuous at x equals to 5 or not.
Sir,
Yeah, it's done.
that it is a continuous function at x equals to 5.
X equals to 5. This is continuous. Okay. अच्छा इसका definition बताओ मेरे को. What is the definition of this modulus of x minus 5?
The definition.
क्या मैंने बताया था आपको कि every mod function को आप इस defined form में लिखोगे, that if your x minus 5 modulus, this can be written as positive x minus 5, positive x minus 5, and this can be written as negative x minus 5. And when this is possible, that when x minus 5 is greater than equal to 0, आप mod x से कंपेयर करोगे. जब mod x से mod x होता है माइनस एक्स प्लस एक्स माइनस एक्स व्हेन x इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 एंड व्हेन x इज लेस देन इक्वल टू 0. सो जब इससे इक्वेट करोगे, कंपेयर करोगे, सो x माइनस 5 से बड़ा होगा. सो दैट मीन x से बड़ा, x should be greater than equal to 5, and for this x minus 5 should be less than 0 and x should be less than 5. So this is definition. और यहाँ पे आप LHL यूज करोगे, RHL यूज करोगे, एंड फंक्शन वैल्यू एट 5 यूज करोगे. आपने ये नहीं किया है गेस.
So which one?
Every LHL, RHL and F5. सारा सॉल्व कंप्लीट सॉल्व नहीं किया आप लोगों ने ना से.
Yes, sir.
Have
But
you
actually,
solved
your
this
voice
question
is too low.
completely? I'm saying have you solved this question completely?
So yes, the B1.
What is the definition of modulus of x minus 5? Tell me. What
The
is mod
modulus of
x minus 5?
the modulus.
कितनी
Which
बार
I
तो
did
बता
not
चुका हूँ.
understand your
mod x
question.
का डेफिन से what do I mean by definition? मैं definition से मेरा क्या मतलब है? I'm not asking about the text form. I'm asking that mathematically definition क्या होती है mod x की? Mod x is positive x when x is greater than equal to 0 and mod x is negative x when x is less than 0. And similarly mod x minus 5 की definition होगी, this is positive x minus 5 when x minus 5 is greater than equal to 0 and minus x minus 5 when x minus 5 is less than 0. सेम यही डेफिनेशन कहते हैं मॉडुलस ऑफ एनीथिंग की.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, tell me how you solved this question. You said this, you solved this question
Um,
in 2 minutes. वैसे उससे कम टाइम में हो जाना चाहिए with a authentic way, but I think you haven't used this way that I have written here.
so which method?
The method which
So
I have
this.
written here.
Oh, okay. So this type of method, like we cannot usually write the direct answer, sir, if we don't use this, if we don't apply this method, and if you write the direct
How
answer, is it okay?
how you can write directly? Tell me.
So because if we put the value of x, so it will be zero, right? So I directly put the
अच्छा.
value of. So
Okay,
that's why.
then why there is LHL left hand limit and RHL right hand limit? Why a mathematician made this? अगर वहां पे x minus 5 होता, then in that cases you can directly put the value of x. But I told you that this is a special case of modulus function in which you have to you have to make or you can what enlarge your function into LHL and RHL. You have to find LHL as well You have to find RHL as well, and you have to find function value as well. बिकॉज मॉडुलस फंक्शन में क्या होता है कि आपकी वैल्यू प्लस माइनस पे वेरी करती है. अगर आपका x माइनस फाइव ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू जीरो है, then your function is positive x minus 5, and if your function is negative x minus 5 is less than 0, then your function is minus. कुछ समझ आ रहा है आपको?
Yes, sir.
इसलिए मैंने आपको पहले ही बता, एंड आई एम होपिंग दैट ये आपको हो जाना चाहिए. तो क्वेश्चन बहुत आसान तो क्वेश्चन है, बट यू आर सेइंग आफ्टर डूइंग ऑल द स्टेप्स यू आर सेइंग वी कैन डायरेक्टली पुट द वैल्यू. दैट इज टोटली रॉन्ग. आई वाज
Sir,
नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग दिस. या.
sir, can you explain me this question? Actually, I'm confused.
ओके. सी. बिफोर दिस मैं आपको मॉडुलस वाला क्वेश्चन बताता हूँ कैसे हमने किया था सॉल्व. ओके. सो दिस वाज अवर मॉडुलस क्वेश्चन है ना. इसमें क्या किया था कि आपका फंक्शन जो है मॉड एक्स है. मैंने यहाँ पे ये एल एच एल क्यों इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया था. एल एच एल, ये आर एच एल, राइट हैंड लिमिट, लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था यहाँ पे. आगे ध्यान से समझना ये
Yes,
एंड बोथ ऑफ यू.
yes, sir.
यहाँ पे मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स का डेफिनेशन होता है कि दिस इज पॉजिटिव एक्स व्हेन एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू जीरो, एंड दिस इज माइनस एक्स व्हेन एक्स इज लेस देन जीरो. ये समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
सो according to this, your LHL, that is left hand limit, your x is less than 0, your limit is x tending to 0, negative, that means your x is just less than 0. ठीक है.
Yes,
And
sir.
your function. So for this, your function is minus of x. Why this is minus of x? Because at x less than 0, you have your corresponding function value that is minus of x. And similarly for RHL and similarly for f equals to 0. अब समझ आया ये? इस क्वेश्चन में
Yes, sir.
अगर आप लोग जैसे बता रहे हो देन आई कैन डायरेक्टली पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स ना. मैं लिमिट एक्स टेंड टू जीरो डायरेक्टली जीरो पुट करके जीरो लिख देता एंड फंक्शन की वैल्यू भी जीरो कर देता, तो जीरो इक्वल्स टू जीरो. बट यहाँ पे मैंने ये क्यों यूज किया है? बिकॉज दिस इज अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन. दिस इज मॉडुलस फंक्शन. यू विल गेट प्लस एक्स, यू विल गेट माइनस एक्स. अगर यहाँ पे एक्स जीरो की जगह वन होता, सो 1 and minus 1 will not be equal to 0. So this is going to be not continuous. So ये ध्यान देने वाली बात है कि इसको ऐसे लिखते हैं. We cannot directly just substitute our value. We have to first of all convert this into definition, and this is the definition of mod x. ठीक है. And
Yes,
if we
sir.
are talking about if we are talking about this question, तो इसमें मैंने सेम तरीका यूज किया है, मैंने सेम मेथड यूज किया है. This is our function mod of x minus 5. I have converted this function into positive x minus 5 and negative x minus 5. And this is positive when x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. And this is negative when x minus 5 is less than 0. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
सो इसको जब आप सॉल्व करोगे, सो यू आर हैविंग x is greater than or equal to 5 and here x is less than 5.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
can you give me one question related to this?
मॉड मॉड तो मैंने बहुत क्वेश्चन करा दिए आप लोग को, आई गेस बहुत नहीं, आई गेस टू मॉड एक्स करेंगे. और ये उसका नेक्स्ट वर्जन ऑफ क्वेश्चन है, दैट इज, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो गुड टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन। मैं आपको होमवर्क में दे दूंगा, डोंट वरी।
Okay, sir.
So in this this is plus x of -5 and this is minus of x minus 5. So आपका LHL क्या होगा? LHL आपका क्या होगा? When x minus 5 is less than 0 and when x minus 5 is greater than equal to 0. This is your RHL, this is your LHL and this is a function value. So आपका LHL देखते हैं क्या है? x minus 5 less than 0, ये वाला केस है. So that is minus of x minus 5. So minus of x limit extending to 5 minus of x plus 5, that is going to be
Yes.
minus 5 plus 5, that is going to be 0, and this 0 is your LHL. Now talking about RHL, limit extending to 5. What is the function for x minus 5 greater than 0? This one is positive x minus 5, that is x minus 5, and when you will put 5, so this is 5 minus 5, that is 0. This is your RHL. And function value at f equals to 5 is, यहाँ पे आपका फंक्शन वैल्यू क्या है? x minus 5 है. क्यों x minus 5 है? बिकॉज एट इक्वल वाले केस पे आपका x minus 5 है. So this is going to be 5 minus 5, that is 0. So आप चेक करो, LHL, RHL and function value all are equal. ठीक है?
Yes,
So
sir.
you will say this function is continuous. समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in today's lecture we have completed this continuity part, and I will give you some homework questions related to this, and we have some 2 or 3 questions related to continuity we will do in the next class. But the main conceptual part of this continuity topic is done, and just you need to solve 2 3 questions and you are ready to go. So from the next class, we will start the differentiability part. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so do you have any doubt in today's class? ये आपको समझ आया कैसे किया था हमने?
Yes, sir.
ओके, हादी आपको समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't worry, I will give some homework questions related to this modulus thing. उससे समझ, वहां से सॉल्व करना क्वेश्चन समझ आ जाएगा. अगर नहीं आएगा देन वी विल टेक another same type of question in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, any doubt now till now
Uh,
in today's class?
no, no doubt. We don't have any doubt in it.
What?
No, sir, we don't have any doubt. We understood it.
Okay. Okay, then we will meet in the next class. Allah Hafiz.
Yes.